Hi everybody, hello and welcome. I'm back today with the what's in my drawers thing that we're doing. And so far we've made quite a lot of ephemera. Look, I'll just sort of go through it with you so you can remember what we've done. That was the little notebook inside there. Let's just open it up and have a look. So it opens like that, like that. It's a lovely notebook here, lots of pages in. And here we've got a pocket with a little journaling card in. So that's nice. And it just folds up like that, and then you tie a bow. And I'm not going to make a thing of this because I'm bow challenged. But look at that, perfect. So that's that one. This one is a similar sort of thing, I think. I can't quite remember actually, if I'm honest. Oh that's right. Got a journaling card there. Look at that, isn't that so pretty? And then it just flops out. There's a belly band in the middle with a journaling card in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then here we've got a little corner tuck pocket with a journaling card in. They're really nice. I like this actually, it's lovely. And it just folds up, folds down, and then you tie it. And that's a really nice piece of ephemera, I think, to put in a pocket, just to slip into a pocket in a journal, or something that you're making. Told you I was bow challenged. I'm not going to make a thing of it. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, there you go. Look, see, it's kind of a bow. Then this one. I honestly don't remember what's in these, so we'll just have a look. Oh, this has got a notebook in as well, and a pocket here with a little journaling card in. That goes like that. That folds up there, that folds down there, and then you tie a bow. And for all I've got a notebook in and everything, they're not exactly bulky. In fact, they're not bulky at all. That's that. It's not bulky. It would easily go in a pocket. And this, I'm guessing, must be another trifold. Yes, that is indeed what it is. So that's the journaling card on the top. That's just a sticker on some of the cream card, and I've just stamped a little bit there. And I just think that little stamp makes all the difference. Here we've got a belly band with a journaling card. Lovely. Here we've got the it's not try anything. It's a corner tuck pocket with a little journaling card in. So they are nice. I like them, and I think they make a really useful addition to your journal. And I've just put a slit there so that the ribbon comes through, so you don't have to unthread the whole ribbon to get into it. There we are. So that's those. Then we've got a series of tags that I made. I'm not sure if I made them on video or not. They're just tags, bit of book page, a sticker, some of the stuff from my drawers, some Nouveau drops. That one's got some pearls on, says daydreams. Happy heart, inspire kindness, and be grateful. Very nice too. So that's the tags. Then we had these little insertions to put in. The spine of your journal would go down there. And these are pockets. They need something in those actually. Need to make some a tag or a journaling card to go in there. And these on the front are envelopes, so you can get something in there. So you just sew your... Oh, let's stick that down. I don't like it when the lace is loose, it frays. So that's that there. That's okay. That's maybe a little bit here. That's a bit lax. What are you playing at? There we are. Pop that there. So yeah, that would go in your journal, and then you've got an envelope. You could leave that up if you wanted to, or fold it down, whatever pleases you. And then on the other side is that. And we've got another one, which is this one, another insertion. That's the inside of that. No pocket for a journaling card or anything, just pretty. It's just really, really pretty, with the pocket there and on there. So it would just go in your journal and it would get sewn when you sew the rest of your stuff into your spine. Let's put the lid on this. Then we've got this. It's just a little pocket. It's just it's quite a big pocket actually. Quite a big pocket. You get a little card in there or something. And then on the front it's got this pocket here with a little tag in. Just cute. So that's that. These were the first things we made, the library pockets out of the envelopes. I still think that's my favourite piece. I love it. We put a sticker on there, gold butterfly, and it's just lovely. I love it. Then these, which you haven't seen before, I might show you those today. I might not, they might be the day after. Then this, which is 2 envelopes stuck together, covered with paper, and they give you 2 tags, one in each side. Little craft envelope there, thanks to Violet, and a little ticket in there, and a little journaling card that Violet sent me with the envelopes. So that goes in there like that, and there's the same on the other side, little ticket and little journaling card, and I've just put a stamp across the envelope. So that would easily go into a pocket, easily. Then these 2, just little tags. Nothing more to them than that, just little tags. And then we've also got this journaling card, dictionary page, some of my stuff out my drawer, and then that's just a sticker stuck onto there. So that's what we've got so far. I will be selling these at some stage, but I'll give you some warning when I am. So this leaves us with these that I want to show you how to make today. And I'm using up this pack of the square paper that I've got. I mean, there's some beautiful, beautiful designs in it, really just gorgeous. So it's a good thing to do to use them up. So let's have a look. They measure between 3 and 3 1/4. So what I'm going to do is take my paper, my 160 GSM paper. I've got 2 there. Yeah, pop the spare one there, and I'm going to trim this up lengthways. So it doesn't matter if you're using letter or A4 or whatever, just trim it lengthways. And the thing measures 3 1/4, and I want just a little margin all the way around it. So that's 3 1/4. So I'll make it, that's 3 1/2 there. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. That might be all right. I'll do it at 3 1/2. So I'm cutting long ways down my paper. So that's 3 1/2, and then I'm going to cut another one at 3 1/2. And that leaves us with this little bit, but don't throw that away. I have a use for it. So that's all we need the big chopper for today, I think. So let's get the scoreboard out. And because I've cut it at 3 1/2 wide, I'm going to make the score lines at 3 1/2 as well, and you'll see in a minute what I'm up to, although I'm sure you know this is not a new idea. I'm sure it's not by any stretch. So I'm scoring at 3 1/2, scoring at 7, scoring at 10 1/2, and that will just give me the line to cut off. And I might as well do this one while I'm here. Score at 3 1/2, score at 7, score at 10 1/2, Lovely, so that's both of those done now. So I can put my scoreboard away. Right, so I can chop off that extra bit where we scored 10.5. From there to the end, it's just waste. So I'm just going to take that off. So that's why it really doesn't matter whether you're using letter or A4, because everything from 10.5 gets chopped off anyway. So it does not matter. There we go. Right. So I'm just going to concentrate on one of these for the moment and get this out and see if I can find some that I really like. What colour should we go for? They all seem to be in colours. There's pink, there's lilac-y colour, there's, oh, they look like pink again, blue's nice, peachy sort of colours. I think I'll go for blue. Why ever not? So there's that one. That's nice. Oh my goodness, they're all nice. That one, that's lovely. How about we just go for those three? They're just gorgeous, so let's just go for those, shall we? So what I did was, let me just remember. Yes, let me just get my creases the right way. I want them to go this way. And I'm just going to crease them in first. Now, don't go right up to that other score line. You might have to just squash it out exactly where you want it there. And then this one is going to come over here like that. Make sure it's straight. Yeah. And burnish that one in as well. Okay, so there's our little trifold. So this is the inside, this is the outside. So let's just ink around these and stick them on. Ink, there we are. That little square, the square of little papers, what a lovely thing, isn't it? All the things we can make with that. So it takes a little while to ink around them, but you know, so what? What else would we be doing? Well, I would be watching the cricket. And the other thing that I really, really want to do today is make another page for my infinity journal. I really want to get a bit more cracking with those, really. Because people have bought them off me and they're waiting for inspiration, you know, and it's not coming, so I need to get cracking on that. The other thing I need to do is do another section for the Edith Lapp book, so I'm not short of ways to pass my time. In fact, I need more time. Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it, if you could just manufacture time. So there we are, we've inked around all of those. I'm not going to ink the cream card. I like the quite clean look of it. Of course, if you're the person that ends up buying it, you can ink it if you so wish. So I'm just going to glue those down. Glue stick would be perfect for this, I would think. I'm not a huge fan of glue stick, if I'm honest with you. I tend to get in too much of a mess with it. And it gets all, I mean, this glue gets all over my fingers, but glue stick, oh, it's horrible. So this is the right way up, is it? Yes, it's got writing on, so we'll take it from that. So that's that. I'm just going to really make sure that's fixed good and proper, because it's got not a texture but a little bit of a roughness. It's a very, very loose pressed paper, so it is a little bit loose. So pressing it down is quite a good thing. Well, today it is Thursday again. And I don't know if I've told you in the past, I probably have. But it's our cheat day. Rest of the week we try and eat fairly sensibly. And, you know, don't eat things that are particularly bad for you. But Thursday is our cheat day. So, yes. That means we eat like lords. Actually, we eat quite well all the time because Mr. F's a very good cook. Yesterday we had salmon stir fry. That's one of my very favourites. I love it. Well, salmon and noodles. I don't know if that classes as a stir fry. I don't know. So this is our last piece. Pop that on there. And I'll just give that a good flatten down. And there we have it. There's nothing more complicated to it than that. It is just a little bit of journaling made to look very, very pretty. So, you know, you pop that in a pocket or something, and then you just open it up. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. And it's just gorgeous. I love it. I love the simplicity of it. But I love the fact that you've got all that journaling. So, yeah, so that's that done. Now, the other one, this one, I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to fold it in and just make sure I'm not catching where the other one's going to fold. So I'm holding that there and I'll just press it out, burnish it down, and this one comes over, make sure it's straight. Yep, and burnish that one down. Okay, so I'm going to do similar but not the same. So I want there to be paper on here and on here, but not necessarily the back. I don't think we need to worry about that. So both sides of there. So let's see what we've got. I've got loads more than that. I've got all of that. I've got loads. There's the green ones. The green ones are nice. The peachy ones. Blue. Let's go violet-y, lilac-y type colour. Let's see where they start. About there. That's where they start. Well, that's very nice. That's very nice. I like that. Oh, that's lovely. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, they're all pretty. That's the problem. That's nice. I'll leave that one out. Oh, look at these. I mean, how's a person supposed... Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm going to have to use that. It's so nice. Have I got two there? Yeah. Right. It's been decided. There are so many pieces of potential ephemera in that. However, we'll use what we've got. Right, which do I want on the front? Possibly the tulips, I think. Maybe because it's coming up to spring and I've got... no, I don't think so. I think I'd choose tulips. That's a bit hard to say. Any old time. I love tulips. Love them. I love all the spring flowers. Every single solitary one. I love it when the snowdrops first pop their heads up and it's all exciting because it's kind of like the end of winter and you can get excited because spring is approaching. Then the next thing you see are the tiny little tete-a-tete daffodils. Oh yeah, I love those too. Then the crocuses. Oh, I mean the colours, the colours that they are. Purple, yellow, white, that sort of very bluey purple. They're just heaven to me. So that's that. I'll stick those on there. So yeah, just this last week-ish we've been seeing snowdrops, which is lovely. And the nights are drawing out as well, which is really good. because I think the clocks change. I think it's the weekend after my birthday, so last weekend in March, something like that. And then that makes a huge difference to everything. So this is looking pretty similar to the one that we've already done, but it does have a little bit of a difference. Can't imagine it takes very much glue to glue this on, to be honest with you. Probably got about 60 times more than I need. There we are, that's lovely. Right, so just press that down firmly, press this one down firmly, and there we have it. Doesn't that just look so nice? Right, so for my next trick, what I'm going to do is glue this along here to make a little pocket. So, short of measuring it every time, what I'm going to do is just hold that up, and that's the height I want my glue to come to. I know it might be a bit of a lazy way out, but it works, so hey ho, that's all right. Oh, that's a lot of glue. And so down each crease and at each side, and that's where the pocket will come to. And then right along the bottom, obviously, because I don't want things falling straight through. Won't be the first time I've forgotten to glue the bottom of a pocket. When you're doing a flip through or something and you put something back in, it comes flying out the bottom. Slightly embarrassing. So this is just going to get stuck on there, like that. Line up the bottom as you go. There we are. That's that. Let me just take my Timmy toe because there's a bit of excess glue around here. There we go. Oh, I didn't really want that mark there, but it's there now. So trim off your excess here at this end. There we are. And I'm just going to put this, I'll just use the little one for this. I just want to score my pocket. So I'm holding it like that, and I'm going right down that score line that we made originally, but on the other side. So there's one, and then this pocket here. Make sure we get it square. So the pocket's going to crease, basically. That's that. So I've got that mark that I don't want. Where's my glue rubber? Here it is. Let's see if I can rub it out. Possibly. It might just be glue. That's fine. That's pretty much gone, and I noticed one. Where was it? I thought I noticed. Ah, yeah, there. There we are. Okay. So we've got our little pockets. Now what I want to do is put something on the front of the pockets. So I'm going to use this piece. Just leave a little margin around. So that's one piece. And then I'm not going to get 3 pockets out of one little square. So I'm going to have to get another piece, I think. Let's just see, I want them the same, so line that up, make a mark, cut it there, very near the edge of this. Okay. So I think it's these two that are the same size. Yep. And this one I think is a little bit narrower. Wonder if I could get away with that in the centre. Yeah, I think so. I'm not really seeing why not. Looks alright. So I'm just going to ink around those. It's a very pretty light lavender colour. It's lovely. It's got a pencil mark on there. So we'll ink around all of them. As I say, if if you're doing it and you want to ink your card, well, ink your card. It's just I decided to keep it sort of clean looking, because that's just the mood I'm in today. Another day I might have inked it. Who knows? There we go. Right, so they just need stuck down. Right. Don't think there's an up and a down to these. So I think we'll be okay. Lovely. Great. Do the middle one. Oh, it's quiet in here. Mr. F's in the kitchen cooking. So, there we go, like that, I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with some other ingenious ways of using these smaller pieces of paper. Need to think about that, I think, for a little while. Because they're 3.5 or 3 1/4 square. I mean, they're not. That is not massive. It needs to go up just a touch. Right. So there we have it. I'll just squish those down with the bone folder. Right. So we've got 3 pockets, and you may or may not remember this box that was in my drawer called Vintage Tag, The Flowers Highlights. And this is what's in it. Well, I have taken some out for some of these. Just these little tags, and they're just so pretty. So I'm just going to use them in here. That's a nice one as well. They are also in craft, but I'm going to use this colour, this creamy sort of colour, and just pop 2 into each of those. And that's a lovely little thing now, isn't it? It's really nice. I'm not going to put string or anything on the top of all of them, because it would make it too bulky, and we're trying not to have it bulky. So let me just knock out these rings that are pre-cut. I think it looks so sweet. It's just such a lovely little... Oh, they're both done. And just this one. There we are. And I am going to put string in 1 in each pocket. Where's the end? Where's the end? There's the end. So I'm just going to cut a bit That's loads too much string, but never mind. And just tie a knot in it. That's the least bulky way I can think of putting something in it, but not so it's going to create merry mayhem. And I don't like my ends being the same length, but you know, it might not bother you. So just cut them off at different heights. There we go. I'm just going to go along doing that from each pocket. I don't think the other one looks bad with nothing in it. It's just I just couldn't get away with doing this to all of them. It would just be way too thick. And no, just one in one of those. Get a grip, girl, get a grip. So we've made a really pretty little piece of ephemera here, I think. It's almost in miniature, isn't it? But you know, there's nothing stopping you writing on the card, the paper behind the tags. You still journal on there if you really want to. And there is a bit on the back as well, because we didn't fill the 3 panels in. So there is a little bit of journaling on the back. Right, there we go. That's all of those with a bit of string in each pocket. And then I'm just going to take my stamp and I'm going to stamp on there. I'm going to remove those first because they're making it uneven, so I might not get a good stamp. And what colour shall I use? I think purple if I have purple. Do I have purple? I've got pink. Oh, that's called Purple Delight. Maybe it is. Let's give it a go. So ink this up. Make sure it's had a good inking. And I'm just going to, shall I put it centrally? I'll try and get it central. There we are. Beautiful day. It says, I'll show you in a sec. Put these back in. Beautiful day. It is a kind of purple, that actually. It looks pink, doesn't it, on there? But what do I know? Right, so that's kind of it. Let me just make sure that's dry. Just put something over it. And just blot it a bit, just in case. I don't want... That VersaFine does take a little while to dry. No, it's dry. That's good. So... Oh, that's right, we haven't creased our pockets yet. So just crease those as you go, like that. Make sure it's nice and square. And then this one comes over there. Oh, look at that. How nice is that? Well, it would be nicer if it was straight. So let's just crease those pockets in. Like that. And there we have it, a little trifold, easy as you like, easily McPeasly, with our beautiful tulips on the front. You open it up, oh look at that, oh look at that, it's so nice. It's so dinky, these little tags, yet so gorgeous. And that's pretty. That's gorgeous. On the back there's some journaling. What more can you ask for? Little tags, little thing, and it's just thin, you know, just fit anywhere. So I can show you now what that's the blue one we just made, isn't it? I also made a purpley one. So that's a nice bit of journaling. I also made this one and I love it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? like a wildflower garden. It's lovely. It opens up to that. Journaling inside. Prettiness overload on the back. So there's 3 of those now to go in the basket. And then there's this one we've just made. Then there's this blue one, and you'll see how much flatter that's lying. That's because it just, for the last hour or so, it's just been under my block of paper, actually, is what it was under. So that's really nice. Lovely. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It's so stinking pretty. I love it. And once again, there's a bit of journaling on the back. And then I did this one in these sort of more craft-like colours, I'll call it, crafty sort of colours. That opens up to there. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? And then like that. And what I've done here is I've used one of the craft and one of the other ones there. And I've used this sort of craft coloured card along there. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? Well, I think it's pretty nice. And useful. So they all just need putting under a weight for an hour or 2, and they'll be flat, and then they can go in the basket. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a really easy, short one today, but sometimes easy is good, isn't it? All right then, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.